Hopefully you can hear me. I can't really be on there because I got my sorority colors on, so I don't want to be in violation. Like you're doing spiritual thing with your sorority colors on, so I can't really. You can't see my face, so you're going to be looking up at the top of my drive. But I just wanted to get on here very quickly about several things. I'm gonna talk really loud because I know last time saying people were saying the sound quality was bad. However, um, one thing tomorrow I have to cancel um, the event for healing the inner child. For it was judgment and attacks. Due to tomorrow, I have to go to a workshop, and I got to take my mom to go get her blood test. That had to happen because, well, dad is gone, and so mom doesn't drive, and so I'm the sole Uber driver for her. So if you're saying hi, I can't really see you all. So at that. So again, I just want to let you all know that I won't be able to do that. I will be. I have my heart to heart connection meditation. That is a $5 holler that I want you all to partake in because it is a very good meditation to have. Due to it really opens you up as far as your heart chakra and being able to see what's going on with the divine feminine and the divine masculine within you. So you can go to divineunisols.11.co and you can get the $5 meditation there. This is solely a meditation that really helps you to understand and picture and visualize what is actually going on within you, which you know that your divine masculine is your avatar, which is outside of yourself. And that kind of really gives you an understanding as to what is going on. Just like Jupiter 11:11, we said on Saturday's workshop that we had that this is not a meditation in which you are manipulating and saying, I'm seeing him doing this, I'm doing that. But it is a way for those of you all that, like myself, that have a way of overly doubting and blocking just from mere saying, okay, I can visualize, I see this happening, but at the same time, subconsciously, you got that program going on that is stating, no, it can't happen because of X, Y, and Z. No, it can't happen because he's with the karmic. No, it can't happen because I'm not ready. No, it can't happen. I don't want to deal with him at this moment in time. Okay, on to the energies. As I was driving, and I will upload that picture a little bit better on my community tab, so please go there when I get to work because I'm still driving. I will be able to do that. It had on there a truck stated union, and it had the colors on it that stated that it had like blue and orange and green and red, which lets me know that when we're talking about the different chakras that we're dealing with in order to get union, you need to work with those chakras, which is the throat chakra, and the green, the heart chakra, and the orange, which is your sacral chakra, which again is interesting, which is again is, yeah, I'm looking at people, uh, but which is again how you are intimate and how you connect with others. That is very important as far as union. So that's what the universe has showed me. I'm always the person that while I'm driving, I'm looking at um, license plates or I'm looking at cars to kind of really kind of see, is there a message that they're trying to give me for the day. I seen November the 22nd, which lets me know that something big or major is going to happen on November 22nd. I also had listened to Tim Green's message this morning about union, and I agree. I feel that we have the divine feminines have been busy doing the work, and the divine masculines have been feeling, because even with my experience with my own DM, I have been seeing a lot of shifts a little bit more easier. Me also doing the work with, I have been doing more working with, oh, it's raining. I have been over here. I've been doing more of the work of finding peace and calming myself within, using a lot of, I use like the Spotify cool down. One day I had used that and I had just played it, and I had just drove. I was on my way to go see the DM at his workplace, and I found that that had really calmed my heart, and my energy was just really calm, and I could tell that they really had worked also with the DM because he was happy. I put that in quotation marks, to see me, which means that lets me know that whatever with me doing those works had really had found alignment. I will give this also as a key thing to musically. I feel that also with us collectively, it's also going to be a big thing as far as moving our energies and getting us more in alignment and ready for what's happening as far as us union. We know the union kind of starts within ourselves. It starts first with us, and then it works its way out. So within, so without. Right now, some of the divine masculines are still going through. I see a sign for him while I'm driving. They're thinking about the divine feminine heart. It's still looking like I did in my last reading for her to be the solutions for what is actually going on. I see the bad health card too while I'm driving. So, and to see a truck say, "Follow me to success." So it's really looking for the divine feminine to follow her to be able to have success. I don't need the cards. It's the universe is sending all different kinds of types of cards and trucks, signage on the side to kind of say, "Here's your reading for the day without the cards while you're driving." And so he's really looking. That's a confirmation that he's really looking for the divine feminine to do. So continue to do the work. I had two of my clients or my customers that really came to me. They were talking about really seeing about going with somebody else, maybe giving somebody else a try. I had watched the video with Moon Maiden, which had she was talking about her. Now she's a reader as well and an advisor, and she pretty much was really an advocate for the DM, and I was in shock that she said that she had gotten tired and said, "Okay, well, I think I'm going to try dating someone." She said the same thing as I had seen with a lot of my clients, is saying now I'm seeing a trend where there are those of you all that's tired and thinking about trying to go, you're finding other men, regular men, who are looking similar or alike or carbon copy or doppelganger or duppelganger or whatever it's called, for your divine masculine. But then you're finding out as you're doing that guess what? He's not the one. He's like, you got punked. So you're finding out that this person is not it. Okay, this is another way for the universe to kind of remind you it's a test. Yes, it is, to see, okay, you say you want somebody else, but we're going to kind of still remind you that there's nobody else like the divine masculine. No matter how much they trigger you, how much they get on your nerves, they work your good last nerves, as I tell the kids in my classroom. You're on that good last nerve I got. Let's kind of get off of it for them to do. And so with that, okay, you need to find really a spot. No, I'm not road rage, but you're going to find a spot to get in. You'll really find out that it's really a reminder to let you know, no matter what these things that they come, these challenges and these triggers that these divine masters are sending, is just a reminder and awareness of what things we have to fix. And I'm seeing, like I said again, a trend of a lot of divine feminine saying, okay, I'm going to try. And when you do try it out, you find out, oh my God, this was the worst decision, or it does a switcheroo on you. You find out that, that they either, like in the case of Moon Maiden, she went with him, and then he just started, he ghosted her, just out of the blue for no reason. She's like, what happened? So you will find that that might happen as well. So again, you try to get off the journey, and you'll find out that that's not really a possibility for you to be able to do that or look for somebody else. Some of you all are so close, and so the universe is like, okay, like in the case of Samson and Son, you big dummy. Get yourself, well, I'm going to stop it, because, see, now you're throwing a little tantrum. That's the inner child throwing a tantrum. But I want the divine masculine now. And it's like, okay, you don't know any better. We're going to go in there before you self-sabotage in this, because some of you all are like so close to union. And by me looking at the truck and seeing that, that's a sign. And you'll see a lot of numbers when I send it to you. And then watch the community board, and you'll see that. What was the something else that I remember? I know I said I wanted to say about the union state, of course. Again, I was watching somebody else's thing, and they was talking about how it was free will. You being on this journey. Yes and no. Again, yes, you can also always find a way to stop. You try to find yourself, you think you're going to stop the union, stop the journey, and say, forget it, I need a break. But just like the river and a rock and the pebble that's inside in the river, you'll gently kind of keep on pushing you into a direction. And sometimes it's just like, no, you'll put roadblocks up, and they'll really say, no, we said it's for you to go this way. The spirit or the powers that be will respect you to a certain point, but at the same time, if they feel like, hey, you need to remember your purpose, remember what you agreed to, it will find gentle ways to kind of put you back on the path. Or sometimes it'll just hit you upside the head, or it'll take you dragging to say, okay, no, it is time for that. I'm trying to see, was something else that was mentioned again? Oh, okay, yeah. And while you're on this journey, I think Jupiter 1111 has stated that just remember again, watch who, especially when I'm seeing the sign about union. Union looks like it's very close. Union again comes in various types and styles and sizes, and just like clothes, it's like I said, the fabric of our life. Everybody's union is going to be different, but union seems like it's very close for a lot. And again, watch who you are watching videos, your way you're speaking, things, your thoughts, watch who you are resonating with these readers. Again, their vibrations, making sure they are not anti-DM on the down low. It's like I'm for it, but then at the same time I'm against it. I make jokes on my channel about him. And I say, and because I wave in between, as far as I can understand, because I've been there and I've done that. This is an experiential channel, and I can tell you, honestly, where I came from and how far I came, and the thought process that I was, and I know that many of you all that gravitated and resonates with this channel. You all kind of pretty much are at different various levels in life or on this walk, on this journey. And so some of you all honestly are at the point that you're saying, I call it the deuces to the divine masculine, and the deuces to the whole journey process. But at the same time, you got to watch some of these ones that's kind of doing that, as the kids say, these sneak dissing of the DM, and it's not really helping perpetuate. You got to remember, you at this point, you're a sponge. Manifestation energies are extremely high. The universe has really saturated it, that purely if you think it, it'll come about, good, bad, and the ugly. So you've got to really watch who you're resonating with. That means even with readers, with people you hang out with people you hang out, that came to me. People you hang out with, also with just people and things you do in general. If they are not aligning and propelling you to be with union with self, then you're gonna have to let then karmically, the energies again too is lending itself to that as well, where you are really I hear a lot of people saying on their channels that the karmic cycles are ending. We got the karmic cycles we're learning, we're ending that. They're not to become again. Well, as soon as it seems like the universe says, yeah, they got it, we're graduating and we're moving on into the next level. And so that is something that, we have to keep in mind that, any kind of new lessons that come along as far as is helping us to get us back in alignment or go and be divine like we're supposed to. Those are new lessons that are coming along. They should not be the same karmic cycles or things that had showed up from the past. So the universe is helping, so you also do your job by helping it, not going back there, like a minister used to say, going back there and picking up that cross and putting yourself back up there again when they used to say, well, Jesus had already been on the cross. Why are you going to get that wood and putting yourself back up there again? And so that's the same thing with us. We have ascended in so many ways. We have become a new creature in our divinity, and we should not be trying to go pick up those same things again. Now, the divine masculine, that's a whole different story. Sometimes we do look at them and see them cycling and saying, okay, you kind of going back over that again. But I also see with them, they doing it with a twist. Even when I look at my own DM, it's like, okay, again, but then something about them, they got it a little different. It's not the reruns or before. It's like we have here in Chicago. We do house music and we take it and we do the remix of the same song, and we might add some other stuff. So there is a change. You do not see the divine masculine doing the same exact thing like 1, 2, and 3 or ABC, but you do see them kind of adding a remix and a twist to things, which lets them know that they are learning and they are changing and they do want union just like we do. Trying to see if there's anything else channeled to me as far as that. Again, although I am not on this Saturday, please go back. I'm at the point now of really understanding how to go with the flow, understanding that, that whatever is presenting ourselves, that's another thing. What's these starfish? I don't know what that means. Somebody look up starfish and see. But the thing is, we got to learn how to kind of go with the flow and let whatever the universe present to us, let it present. And just understanding that, again, changing our principles, changing what things we stand for, and things we've learned growing up, we got to kind of change those things and understanding that those things are not, some of them are not really good for us to continue to use, especially, like I said, when we're trying to get into this change of manifestation. Again, it was something else I came and then I lost my train of thought because I'm almost here. Just remember, again, we got to create those changes and go the flow of things. Things might come and show up in different ways. However, we got to still kind of stay the course. Like I'm going right now, I got all these different circle things that stop from people flowing through very fast over here at the workplace because they got people that like to Zoom. But that's the same thing. We just kind of got to learn how to detour, do what we have to do in order for us to be at union. So I thank you this morning for you being also my co-pilot as I on my way to work. I am officially here. Yeah, I got my parking space. Thank you. And as I go off into the kiddies, I wish you all, as usual, to ascend, to be motivated, and to be divine. That's what it brought to me today. So again, have a blessed week until next time or in weekend. And always make sure that you shine regardless of whatever life is showing you and just go with the flow. Until next time, namaste, 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 namago. Yep.